Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's me, Gorgeous Gold, coming on to do our weekly energy update. This reading is for my air signs. That is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. This is meant to resonate with Sun, Moon, and Rising. It is a general reading, so it can apply to any area of your life. Just take it how it resonates, leave what does not. That being said, I want to go ahead and ask the universe to please bless this reading. I want to ask that our ancestors, guides, angels, and mentors are present in this reading and use me as a clear channel for the collective. I want to give thanks in advance for all messages that I receive. I want to ask the universe to protect us by placing a bubble around me and everyone else in the collective that tunes into this video. Fill that bubble with bright white light, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. All right, let's jump in. Weekly energy for just air signs. First card out is the 3 of Swords. Okay. Okay. Ace of Cups. The Death card. Ooh. 2 of Wands. Ace of Swords is the outcome. All right, so, and then grounding the deck is the Page of Swords. So this week, I do see, with the 3 of Swords being the first card out, that some of you guys are moving away from some heartbreak, or you're releasing yourself from some past hurts and pains that you've been carrying with you. I do feel like there's been a lot of blockages in your life in regards to the heart chakra, just because of everything you've experienced. And so in a sense, you were moving into this space of being closed off to the world, moving in this space of not really sure what you needed to do, and really feeling like you always got this end of life, like you were getting the short end. I do feel like with this 3 of Swords in particular, this is the character in which you are, and now you are helping others in a sense get out of heartbreak. So you may be reaching out to someone, or someone might be contacting you this week telling you that they feel very sad or that they're upset, and you'll help that person, and in turn it makes you feel good because it reminds you of when you were in that situation, or it allows you to free yourself. I really do see you in this state of reminiscing, really going back into some of the painful memories that you've experienced, and really going back into a state of I don't know what the word is that I'd be looking for. Help me out. Well, the only word I can think of is just a state of reminiscing. Like you're literally going to be just reflecting, in a state of reflection. And so the 3 of Swords is like utilizing all of those past heartbreaks to assist someone else and to really move your own process along. We got the Ace of Cups out next, which is beautiful energy to see following the 3 of Swords. It's like, although you've gone through all of these experiences, I do see that this week, these experiences are what lead you to the Ace of Cups. It's like you recognize how great your life has become because of the experiences that you've gone through. So you're really in this nostalgic sense, like in this nostalgic place in your life. You just feel like things are coming full circle, and you're starting to realize that you are really blessed, very abundant, and there's a lot of things flowing into your life. With the center focus being the Death card, there's a major transformation occurring for mindsets this week and emotions. So this is going to be a very emotional week, but it's also very communicative, and it's really reflective. Like that's what I see. I see a lot of communication happening due to the reflections that you've been having. And for some of you guys, maybe you have been breaking somebody's heart in relationships, or someone broke your heart. I do see communication about that. Apologies coming in. Like there's a lot of not reprimanding. There's a lot of, I'm at a loss for words, air sign. So maybe this week you're going to have difficulty expressing your emotions or expressing your feelings, because I really feel stuck. Like I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't find the words to say it. So I feel, and I definitely wasn't feeling that way before. So some of you guys might have difficulty communicating this week. You're going to be communicating, but it's going to take you around you know, you're going to go around what you're trying to say before you actually get to the core. And it's like, you know what you want to say, but you just can't find the words to say it. But I do see with the transformation being the center of the week, you really are going to be remembering some things, seeing how you've transformed, and making some crucial decisions this week. The Death card is the only major arcana that came out right now, and death symbolizes extreme transformation. And so this week brings you the opportunity of reevaluating your life, looking at some things that happened, looking at some heartbreaks, and reorganizing, gaining some stability. And this is a perfect time because I know throughout our planet right now, especially in the United States, if you live in Kansas City, like where I live, we're on quarantine. So this is a time where you're in the house anyways. And it's like you're using this time to reflect on some things and really look at your life as a whole, both good and bad, and really start to see some of the areas of your life that you can improve or really get a key on what it is you want to do, which is why you come out as the death energy. It's like, you're going to go into this quarantine one person, and after all of the reflection that you do and all of the work that you start to put in and all of this build up and just the anticipation of everything, the dust is going to settle when you're in your home, and you're really going to start to focus and gain stability and really understand what steps you want to take next, really understand what it is that you're wanting to do and what you want to accomplish. There's going to be some opportunities that flow in for you this week and some decisions that you must make. One decision that I do see in the cards is you're going to have to make the decision to look at this quarantine as an or as a positive thing or as a negative thing, because based on how you view this is how you're going to move forward, how you're going to act about it. So really sit with yourself and decide, you know, I'm going to use this time productive. And although you may binge watch some TV, because I've been guilty, I've been watching some TV, but I'm also taking time out to meditate and taking some time out to reflect on some things, maybe read some spiritual books, get back in touch with yourself, just sit in silence for a bit, and making sure you're not overeating and really staying in touch with your body, even doing some at-home workouts, because there's a lot of them on YouTube. And so this is just about you really making a decision on how you're going to use this newfound time to better yourself. And you will come into some clarity about some truths that you're needing in your life, either about yourself or about others or both. I do feel like with this reflection happening, you're going to come into some truth about some Three of Swords energy. So I do see that you're going to have a moment where you realize, you know, some areas of your life where you were wronged, but also some areas of your life where you may have wronged other people. You're really starting to I just see you focusing on your relationships, focusing on things that have happened in your relationships, and just focusing on things as a whole in your life. So we're going to break this down a little bit more. Three of Swords. Yeah, the Judgment card has been coming out so freaking much. Like, everyone was saying in the spiritual community anyways that 2020 was the year of judgment, and as time is telling, it really feels that way. It is that way, I should say. I said death was only major arcana, and now major arcana is just popping out. We got the Judgment card. We got the Magician. That was too many cards. Okay. Eight of Swords. Two of Wands. Justice. Like, what? Most of the clarification cards are major arcana, so this is intense. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Wow. Who's here again? Death. So, there's definitely, the Judgment card was the first one out to clarify the Three of Swords. Like I said, you're going to be reflecting on some of the ways in your life that you've hurt others and other ways where you've been hurt. You're really looking back at your life as a whole. And with the Judgment card coming out in this Judgment year, 20 is this card number, you know, 2020 is where we are right now. And obviously with the energy that's taking place around the world, it's putting people in a space where they're having to think about their actions, having to reflect on who they are going to be in the world, like really being forced into reflection. And so the Judgment card is like, you're choosing right now how you are going to move out of this. I do feel like there's going to be a lot going on in your mind right now. Maybe anxiety is going to be taking place, but it's not negative. It's anxiety because you realize that now is the opportunity to really change your life. Like, some people are awakening to this fact. Others are seeing it on a surface level, but those people that feel this and that are in touch with source energy, they know that this is something bigger than what we are physically seeing right now. This is spiritual alignment. This is deeper than anything we could imagine. And so stay tuned. I'm going to be posting an Attracting the Life Beyond Your Dreams video series just about staying grounded in these times of turmoil and outer chaos. But there's going to be some judgment calls being made. The Magician card is the second one out to clarify the Ace of Cups. Right now, you are in a space to manifest what it is you want to dream about. So if you have been thinking about businesses and forming all these ideas, I do see this week bringing you the opportunity to really sit down and, you know, you're on this time off. So you're like, what am I going to do with myself? Like, now, what do I want to create with my life? You're in this space of creation. I also do see you guys in a very artistic space. So those of you guys that like to write or paint or whatever your art is, you're going to really be honing those skills in and using those to bring in your abundance, using those to feel like your cup is running over, like using those to provide yourself with love throughout this time of turmoil and outer chaos. So really staying in touch with the energy of love and not allowing the panic of the world to take you down and get you down. You're really starting to see that everything happens for a reason. And with the Magician energy here, I feel like you're going to be using your experiences from the past and from right now to establish an idea of what you want with your life. So air signs, you're really in this space of trying to figure out lifelong goals, lifelong legacy. Like, legacy is what you're worrying about this week, to be honest with you. It's like, I see you really using this time of introspection to see how you want to build, see how you want to move forward. You really don't know why the thoughts are in your mind, but you can't stop thinking about it. It's like, okay, well, I'm sitting here now. This is what I want. This is what I need to do to get it. This is how I'm going to get from point A to point B. Because the truth be told, guys, once this coronavirus, which is enlightening our crown chakra, is over, things are not going to go back to normal. There's going to be a new state of normal. And that's not to scare anyone, because it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. The planet itself, the energy is changing. This is new age. This is the age of the Aquarius. So it was destined to have something insane. Everyone that's in the spiritual community knew that 2020 was going to be a grand year, and we didn't know that this per se was going to be how it all went down and played, but everyone saw that 2020 was going to bring us the year of judgment, was going to bring major changes. And so air signs, Aquarius is your, is a fellow air sign, and this is the age of Aquarius. So obviously air signs are going to be getting hit pretty hard with this. Also, I do feel like fire sign, every sign is getting hit hard with this, but air signs and fire signs are really feeling the shift of this planet. Like, I don't know why, but that's just the way that it's working out. The Eight of Swords is clarifying the death energy, which is a number 13. So we have 8 and we have 13. That could be significant. I don't know why I pointed that out. But Eight of Swords is like, you've been trapped. You've been stuck in this space of feeling like a victim, and feeling like life is happening, to you, and that you had no control of your circumstances, and you were kind of just stuck in this loop of going to work and coming home and going to work and coming home and doing this and doing that for everybody else. And so this week and the next couple of weeks, with us being in quarantine, a lot of people aren't physically going out to work. Places and businesses are closed. So this is really allowing you the time of introspection, allowing you to free yourself from the Eight of Swords and not be stuck in a life that you don't want. Now you're able to sit with God and the universe and yourself and father, mother, son, and, you know, whatever you identify with. You're able to sit with that energy and really get shit in alignment with what you want in your life, for real. Like, now is bringing you the opportunity of, like, how do I want my life to be different? What do I want to change? How am I going to leave this quarantine? Like I said, really taking care of yourself. I know for me, I'm about to start, you know, doing fit at home workouts so I can leave, you know, this house, the quarantine, better than I came in. Clearing up my skin. I'm about to start my dreads. Like, doing everything that you've wanted to do that maybe life didn't really allow you to have a chance to do. You know, getting your books edited. That's what I need to be doing. And getting business plans in motion. Like, really focusing on life, your legacy, not the day-to-day mundane task. That's what this is giving us an opportunity to do. So it's really time to see that as that. Face the facts of the situation and make a decision on how you're going to create balance and justice within your own life. How you're going to create balance and justice in your situations and with who you came here to be. Really getting to the space of seeing the overall bigger picture. And air signs, this week, your ancestors are going to be sending you so many messages. So really, it's important for you to meditate because your ancestors are sitting you down to send you big things, sending you messages that I don't even feel like you understand or that you're ready for. That's the truth. Like, there's a lot happening. And then what comes out again to clarify the Ace of Swords, the Death card. So the Death energy is here 2 times. This is no small transformation. Right now, this week and on, you have the opportunity to change your life. Do you hear me? Like, you have the opportunity to really change some things around and really set the tone for the rest of your life with this energy that is surrounding our planet right now. So air signs, I really do see that's why you're in your heads, and that's why you're in this space of like, oh, I don't know, I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about my past, I'm thinking about woulda, coulda, shouldas, what you could do now. Like, you're really in this space of really trying to ground. And it's all about how you're choosing to see it, how you choose to move forward. So give me 120 for my air signs. Okay. So we got the High Priestess. I think that's the dark one. Okay. So I encourage success in my current dealings by respecting intuitive vibes and feelings. The Dark High Priestess can offer us wisdom from the unconscious realms of our being through our instinctual perceptions. Choosing the Dark High Priestess card implies that either that wisdom is eluding you right now, or alternatively, you are ignoring it. For instance, this might be a time in your life of major decision making. You've done all the physical checks and balances, but the intuitive confirmation you also desire is not forthcoming thus far. If this is the case, the Dark High Priestess card suggests you are probably trying too hard and in the wrong way to get in touch with your lady. Resting your mind with relaxation and meditation will enable any messages she may have for you to break through to your consciousness. On the other hand, you may be presently experiencing a profound sense of discomfort or foreboding in relation to a matter of importance in your life, even though everything appears to be positive and straightforward from a rational perspective. If so, remember that truth often defies logic. The Dark High Priestess may be guiding you to honor your intuitive reservations and avoid making final decisions and commitment on this matter right now. Perhaps all has not yet been revealed. There is more to know. So, this is just really about meditation, like I said. And then the Wheel of Fortune's at the bottom. I wasn't going to read it, but something's telling me to read it, so I'm going to go for it. I enjoy this time at the top of the wheel. I embrace my good fortune with gusto and zeal. Good luck, right timing, synchronicities, new opportunities, breakthrough, movement, cycles. It is true that our attitudes, decisions, and actions play a large part on how our lives pan out. but there's also other elements working for or against us over which we have little or no control. The positive of these are represented by the light Wheel of Fortune card. Though not in equal measure, we will experience them from time to time. The serendipitous bonus, break, or windfall, the exciting opportunity suddenly presenting itself, the favorable timing that guarantees success. Choosing the light Wheel of Fortune card suggests that now is your time, that Lady Luck is with you at present. The planets seem to be aligned to support your success in any current venture. You are also encouraged to be open to the new opportunities that may well be coming your way in the near future. Of course, it is not compulsory that you pursue them all, but consider each one carefully before rejecting it. Life is like a wheel, with its cycles and its seasons, and your life will always inevitably embrace ups and downs, highs and lows. Right now, when you are at the top of the wheel, when good fortune is with you or heading your way, embrace it, enjoy it, and make something of it. That's why I was called to read that. All right, air signs, that has been your reading for the week. I hope this message resonates with you guys. I love you. Thank you so much.